Hello guys, I come to you from my garage because I am terrified of filming in front of my family, and this week is, this weekend is my mom's wedding, so my sister is here staying with us and my mom's home, and I'm like, hi, I'm weird. So I buddy read The Hating Game with Maya for Reading Rush. And I didn't participate in Reading Rush, but it was one of her books, and we decided to read it together. And halfway through, or about a good third through, I realized I needed to film my reactions because this book was a lot to handle. So this is going to be a really quick vlog. I don't think it's going to be long at all, but it's going to be a lot of my reactions to reading The Hating Game, and then my kind of final reactions. So yeah. I showered and I do this so my hair is kind of wavy, but anyway, I'm reading The Hating Game right now. I'm on chapter 5 and it's just, I've decided I'm gonna vlog me reading this because I'm dying. It's a lot. Okay, so let's start chapter 5. It starts with a sex dream. Not that I'm a prude. I'm not a prude. These characters are a lot. I'm gonna pause. The realization that I'm having a dirty dream about Joshua Templeman suddenly jars me and I teeter on the edge of waking, but I keep my eyes shut. I need to see where my mind takes this. I mean, same, but come on. She's describing part of the dream. And she goes,
I'm being peeled, inspected, teeth bite, and I'm being eaten.
there has been a development. She goes to work the next day. It is talking about this dream that she had. And obviously he's like hot and bothered by it, and she goes,
He's right behind me, like up against me, pressed up against my ass. I stand and
my own butt loud enough to make my point. She is in a place of work. She is an executive. She's an executive. And this missus stands up and goes, and he was up against my ass. They're going paintballing as a team building exercise? I get that 10 Things I Hate About You was a popular film, but still, I don't think coworkers should be allowed to shoot objects at each other. An escape room, that would have been a good plot device. Get them in an escape room. The two of them have to be in the room together even though they hate each other and work together to get out. Did I just write a romance novel? Stop. Okay, so I don't know. I'm kind of liking it. But I just, like, Joshua's kind of becoming sketch. And there are some red flags. Like, I get that he likes her, but he's becoming alpha male in the dangerous sense. And it's not hot to me. Like, I don't know, that just, the abusive kind of red flags really get me. I don't think that they're great. But at the same time, there have been a couple scenes in here that are like, okay, all right, we carry on. Okay, so we are about halfway through. And there are some things where I'm like, this is a big red flag. That is not someone you want to get involved with. There's also been some pretty funny moments, like she goes on a date and she comes back to his apartment and says, which
You say, I'm out stalking. I call. It doesn't come out the way I'd intended. It's not lighthearted or funny. It comes out like a warning. I'm one scary bitch
right now, and I think that's accurate to this entire book so far. He himself is also like, he's a really nice in some moments and then a total butthead the next. And it's like, I get toxic masculinity as a thing, but I'm so tired. I yawned. I'm so tired of seeing it in books like this. Like, and like, don't get me wrong, there are some moments that I've been like, ooh, that's hot. But there have been other moments where I'm like, someone needs to call the police. There have been a couple moments like that, so I don't know. But why I started this video is because he compares her to a chocolate egg that he used to get on Easter, and how he would save his Easter egg until his birthday, and his brother, his brother would just go ahead and eat his egg like right away. And his reasoning for this is,
when I finally did, it tasted better knowing how bad someone else wanted it.
and I'm shook. I'm shook. Also, let's go ahead and see how many times she has officially mentioned how short she is. 29 times in 176 pages, she has mentioned how short she is. I don't understand this obsession with height. Like, I get it's a cute trope, and I actually like the trope, but when you mention it over and over and over and over again, I don't care anymore. I'm just like, I get it, you're short. Like, there are moments where it's cute, where he's like carrying her because she's tiny, okay. But when she's just constantly like, my 5 foot ass is out here. It's like, please just stop. I get it. I get you're short. I get it. I'm getting tired, so we're gonna go ahead and see how much more I can read tonight without falling asleep. This is like a 400-page book. I'm almost at page 200. I know I could probably finish it tonight and like stay up until 2 a.m. reading it, but I like sleep, so I'll probably finish it tomorrow on my live stream with Maya, who I am buddy reading this with. I've gotten ahead of her, but I can't help it. And I don't need her to, I want her to go at her own pace. I actually kind of like being ahead in buddy reads, so that way when they start talking about things happening, I'm like, yes! And I know what's going on. So, see you soon. I have to do this quick because my family is all here. I am almost done. I am like 10 pages. No, I'm 4 pages from finishing. So the plot that was the plot apparently is no longer the plot. Also, this book. I'm so done. Okay, hold on. So here's my thoughts. I think it's like a 2 out of 5, 2.5, because I have to tell you, the middle to end is not too bad. It is not bad at all. The beginning was rough. It took me 80 pages to get into it, and then even then I was like, I don't like this. There's a lot of red flags. He has a lot of red flags, and so does she. They are stalkers. They do so much. They that was my mom. They constantly talk about going to HR, and yet they're both doing things. And then it's like, he's been in love with her this whole time, and it's like, well, yeah, we knew that, but at the same time, you have a funny way of showing it. Anyway, I think their chemistry came towards the middle, but there's a lot that's just like not good. If I have to read the phrase "my nipples pinched" one more time, I'm going to lose my dang mind. Her nipples pinch constantly. And like, girl, I've never had that sensation. Am I just wrong? Am I not normal? Anyway, I'm 3 pages from finishing. It was fine. It got better towards the end. It was kind of predictable. I do have to say, I don't think it needed to be 370 pages. There's a lot of constant bickering between them, but it's not like important bickering. It's this, like, he says one tiny thing wrong and then she's mad at him, or vice versa. I don't know how I feel. I don't know. I think I've read better romances. It's okay. If you could get it on sale, read it, but it's not my favorite. Also, never understood her obsession with the Smurfs. The intro was just so bad because I didn't know like why they hated each other, and it turns out she just thought he hated her because he didn't smile back at her. So that just started this whole feud, and that's like, do you know how many people I would have a feud with if I started one because they didn't smile when I smiled at them? I wouldn't have any friends. Half of my friends hated me when we first met. And here we are. Like, I don't know. It's just not the greatest. All right. Yeah, that's my take on The Hating Game.